Wow,
well.
David, please can I have a copy of that skin shader? But I mean, seriously, it's just
Media
amazing
molecule.
to be able to get that emotion in the eyes. It's really hard. So, hello. I'm Alex Evans from Media Molecule, and Michael asked us to just give a little insight into our creative process over the last few years at our studio. And, you know, when we first heard about the PlayStation 4, we began thinking, what can we do to turn creative gaming and take it to the next level? Because that's what Media Molecule was founded to do. It was to use this amazing device to bring the creativity of every PlayStation user to the fore. And creativity takes many forms these days, whether it's taking a picture, cosplaying as Kratos, or 3D printing a customized character. It's easier than ever to show off your skills, and with the internet, you can reach millions of people. So, creation is everywhere, but it can feel kind of fractured and complicated. And so we thought, how can we cut through all the crap? And we realized there's a simple way of thinking about all of this. What we wanted to do was let you record your dreams. Think about that for a second. Record your dreams. You see, the PlayStation 4 for us at Media Molecule should be the creative console. It's the place you go to be inspired. It's the place you go to experience other people's dreams or to make your own. It's the place you go to create. And the only question for us was how. When we looked at how people create digitally, especially in 3D, things just haven't changed in the last 5 or 10 years. As a graphics programmer, vertices, textures, UV mapping, they've been the bane of my life and the artists I work with
This
for
thing
many
is
years.
fuck you, Stream, man. Their
the
animation
tyranny of the polygon. And so we asked ourselves, how could PlayStation 4 change this? How could the insane power per dollar that only a next-gen console deliver, how can we sweep away the techie?
The animation of that thing coming up to tell me it's changing quality brings down the frame rate of the whole fucking video.
Of the polygon.
God.
So we've done 2 years of research into this, from motion capture to stereo cameras to advanced user interfaces, to stereo cameras to advanced user interfaces, touch interface, more and more space age. It just did not feel like recording dreams at all. And then we discovered that the single most powerful, accurate, and precise tool for 3D creation was right under our noses. It was the Move controller. Now, finally, at last, after a troubled relationship, we've completely fallen in love with this thing. Move controller, I'm sorry, it's taken us so long to realize this, but we're going to marry you with the power of the PlayStation 4. We are going to revolutionize making your goals.
I don't remember them having a troubled relationship with the
So one of the
Move.
first things we built
Like,
with this
they never
was a
really
sculpting
embraced
tool.
it too much, but
And
they
we've been
didn't.
using it for a while now.
Did they make statements that they didn't like it?
In terms of memory budgets, schedules, pixels, we forgot about the technology and we just started doodling, just sketching, put that at the heart of our creative process. A really lovely thing happened. We started having real fun making, collaborating, sketching, remaking. It doesn't matter where you start out because you can take a left turn at any time that inspiration strikes and go somewhere even cooler. It's a free-form creative journey that I think of a little bit like cloud watching, except that you can reach in at any time and change and shape it to whatever's in your head. Behind me,
Kids
you can
would
see a
fucking
time-lapse
love
of one of our
this.
sculpts, playing back literally as it was made, because we record every single move that you make. And because it's such a quick and free-form thing, before we knew it at Media Molecule, we had made hundreds of these things. Imagine
Is this going to be like
this
Mario Paint
multiplied from our
3D?
tiny staff
Kinda?
to thousands and millions of brilliant PlayStation users online. Every single one of these was made entirely with the Move controller. And it's a kind of performance. You're able to put down your ideas as fast as you can think of them. It's this combination of the PlayStation 4's power with the Move's unique accuracy, which allows us to ditch all of the 2D fiddly camera controls and nasty user interface. It makes 3D sculpting easy for beginners and deep for advanced creators. And if you're like me and haven't quite mastered sculpture yet, then we're going to allow you to use the creativity of all of these people to collage and create ever larger sets, game levels, stories, with the simplest possible interface.
Game levels for
You
what
just hold your
game,
controller
though?
And click to assemble your dream. Of course, this isn't just about sculpture and collage. With PlayStation 4, with the creative console, we wanted to change making in every way, whether it's music, gaming, or storytelling. And the point is, it's fast to create. What you're about to see was recorded live in one take. It's someone's dream brought to life with PlayStation 4.
What is this? Is it going to be like machinima, kind of? Like create Your own movies? Like... this is puppetry. They're controlling... They're pressing buttons to make him do actions. Picked up the guitar. Please don't act, guys in the background. just act like normal people. What am I watching? I want this. Is really cool because I'm gonna call this is like kind of like source filmmaker for the PlayStation 3 without TF2. You know, like you'll use this to make things and then make movies out of them. PlayStation, the creative console, thank you. PlayStation 4. Well, that's not going to be Sony's slogan, I bet, but...
Thanks very much, Alex. Although we've only shown glimpses
How do you know, Shade?
of these new
Maybe they'll have
exclusive titles and some
like,
creative explorations being
not game mechanics, but they'll have physics in the world probably. Like you'll be able to apply gravity or like.
Is pushing the boundaries into how games look, feel, and interact.
It would be with some mechanics because like he was pressing buttons to pick up a guitar. Like my guess is that they'll have like a default like kind of
long-standing relationships.
You know, like those characters people use to pose to artist draw. You'll start with that, and then you'll add things to them. So you can make a fat guy by adding a belly and stuff, and then or make a girl by adding hair and boobs, and then adding clothes, and then you can act them out. So they've created the animation.
Today, we'll be sharing with you some
and then you control them. That's my guess. I'd love to hear more about that.
The surface of the full roster that we'll show throughout the year.
Also, on the show, I'm going to pause that screen and look at all those developers.
Me in welcoming our first guest, Yoshinori Ono from Capcom.
I love this guy.
You wanted to stretch? All right.
Yeah.
So, I'm not talking about Street Fighter today. So, good morning, good evening, everyone. So, and good morning those in Japan. I have really been looking forward to tonight's presentation. You have no idea how badly I wanted to tweet about it, but I persevered. It feels good to finally be able to talk about this stuff. I hope you are eager to listen as well. This event is being streamed to Japan as we speak. So we will be conducting this presentation in both Japanese and English. 日本の皆さんおはようございます。これから日本語で僕がプレゼンテーションをさせていただきます。カプコンは今までのタイトル、テクノロジーの進化、それはプレイステーションと一緒に歴史を歩んできたと言っても過言ではありません。
Capcom's technology and the games themselves have changed a great deal over the years, keeping pace with PlayStation's evolving technology and business style.
プレイステーション1の時代、我々は 2D アニメーションからバイオハザードというタイトルで 3D に大きく変革のテクノロジーをしてきました。
I don't feel like Street Fighter would fit right now. Would it? Like it wouldn't feel right in this presentation. Has he been working on anything else? Has there been rumors that he's been working on like new IP?
新しいビジネススタイル、 そしてエモーションエンジンという新しいグラフィックエンジンを我々は手に入れて、新しい IP 鬼武者シリーズとデビルメイクライを作り出してきました。
Mega Man would steal the show if he announced Mega Man is back.
Allowed us to create visually stunning titles that took advantage of newly developed graphical engines. Titles such as the Onimusha series and Devil May Cry would not have been possible without the technology that the PS2 brought to the table.
He could just be here speaking on behalf of the company in general, like overall.
できなかった経験を外に持ち運ぶ、そしてネットワークにつなぐ、この形で我々はモンスターハンターシリーズを生み出してきました。
The PSP allowed us, for the first time, to take our PlayStation experience out of the living room and into the world, using communication technology to bring such experiences like the Monster Hunter series to life.
2D アニメーションのシンボルであったストリートファイターシリーズ、そして恐怖体験のシンボルであったバイオハザードシリーズ、これを今の時代にしっかりと蘇らせたのもプレイステーション3の技術があったからだと思っています。
The most gorgeous 2D art the Street Fighter series could muster upon its rebirth, the progression and evolution of the Resident Evil series, and the utter fear that it instills, all this immersion, all these fantastic effects, we owe it to the PlayStation 3 format.
我々はこのプレイステーション4の時代、新しい時代へ走ってみたいと思っています。
And now here we are, with the announcement of the PlayStation 4, we are proud to help usher in a new era of entertainment.
我々は今まで MT フレームワークというエンジンを使って開発を続けてきました。
We've been hard at work developing a new engine suited to the PlayStation 4's power, the next evolutionary step from our MT framework engine.
プレイステーション4、この新しいビジネススタイル、そして新しいグラフィックエンジンに対応する新しいエンジン作りを今進めています。
We continue to refine this engine to ensure that it takes advantage of the incredible technology, power, and business style that the PlayStation 4 embodies.
このエンジンコードネームパンタレイは新しいテクノロジー、そしてそのテクノロジーを使うツール、そして新しいゲームデザインに対応するべくただいま目下開発中です。
This new engine, codenamed Panto-Ray, by taking advantage of current technology and providing the tools necessary to harness it, will allow us to take game design in entirely new directions.
本日はこのパンタレイの上で動いている新しい IP、そしてプレイステーション4の上で実際動いている映像を今日は皆さんにお届けしたいと思います。
I'd like to show you a little something that represents a new IP running on the PlayStation 4 using the Panto-Ray engine.
This is a new IP that he's showing. He said it represents a new IP. So this is not gameplay, but it is in-game graphics with the engine. It can't be Dragon's Dogma because that's not new IP, is it? Like, I mean, it's their newest IP. It's a Deep Down working title? Oh, I missed it. Looks like what I would expect the next Dragon's Dogma to look like. You know, like... It's interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm over here. I have my gear helping fight this thing. Weapons, food, anything. Back me out. Culture and skills from Blanca. What?
How about? このディープダウン、そしてパンタレイは今目下開発中です。
I think that was supposed to be
Deep
teasing.
Down is being developed concurrently with the Panto-Ray engine.
このプレイステーション4という新しいアイテム、そして新しい力を使って我々は皆さんに新しいゲーム体験を体験していただきたいと思っています。
So we're hoping that the power and technology behind the PlayStation 4 will bring us all sorts of brand new experiences.
Thank you very much for listening to our presentation. Thank you.
I would like to find out that they were just being cheeky and that actually was Dragon's Dogma 2 and they just didn't want to say it yet.
Thanks
Who
very
knows?
much, Ono-san.
Maybe.
Footage looks remarkable and brand new IP. We're really excited by what Capcom has in the works for PlayStation 4, and we'll be sharing more later this year. Square Enix is another major partner developing for PlayStation 4. As you know, our relationship with Square Enix dates back 16 years to when Final Fantasy VII appeared on the original PlayStation. Since then, our partnership has fostered some of the most innovative gameplay and rich cinematics and storylines that gamers fell in love with. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Yoshihisa Hashimoto from Square Enix to tell you more about their support for PlayStation 4.
I'm just so bored by anything Final Fantasy, and I feel like that's what he's going to talk about.
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Yoshihisa Hashimoto. I'm the Chief Technology Officer of Square Enix Japan. It's a great pleasure to be present at the announcement of the PlayStation 4. This is a historical event for the game industry. And I'm truly honored to be allowed to give a demonstration in front of you all. Today's demo isn't a game, but rather a real-time cinematic demo running on PlayStation 4. This cinematic was created using Lumina Studio, Square Enix's state-of-the-art game engine.
What does Lumina Studios do?
I believe it will give
Lumina
you
Studios
a
is
taste
the name
of
of
the game experiences
their engine?
that will become possible with the next-gen capabilities of the PlayStation 4. Without further ado, please enjoy.
It's the engine? I thought they had a different engine for their new engine. Hey, I've seen this. No, wait, yeah. This is what's already been released.
Once more, the wicked stand before us, threatening the sacred communion between your realm and mine.
Whatever. We've already looked at this. This is the Agnes demo or whatever. Agnes. I guess the only news here is that it's confirmed that the PS4 can run the Agnes demo. That's the only thing like that's saying. And what the hell just happened to my Ustream? I'm glad it happened during something I've already seen. Agnes Philosophy. And I've lost my stream. Anybody else lose theirs? Oh, here it goes. Holy shit, you're a piece of crap. You suck, Ustream. I'm gonna refresh. Whatever, we've seen Agnes Philosophy before. There it goes. Twitch is even worse quality from what I've seen, at least in the initial viewing at the beginning. My favorite part about this demo is that it sort of explains how elixirs work. Like how they could realistically work. Like they're kind of like a medicine that kind of sucks to drink, but it heals you right away, kind of idea. I'll probably show this. I think I showed this on the show. I'm pretty damn sure I have. We watched this. I think it was next to last E3, pre-E3 we watched this. I'll show it again probably, just for the sake of conversation tonight. Because it is news that this is confirmed to work on the PS4 then. Did he say that before it started? Did he say unequivocally that this is running on a PlayStation 4, or that this is... All I heard was this is running on the new engine, on their new engine. He didn't really... Did he say? Okay. Okay, so I mean, yeah, that's cool. That's news. But I mean, did they have to really show all old footage? Couldn't they have like showed us something different? Whatever.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think what's interesting out of this whole press conference is that we have yet to see.
This is the level of quality that Square Enix is targeting for our next
that we've yet to see hardware at all, besides the
PlayStation 4 is
controller.
A multifunctional, incredibly powerful gaming platform. Its CPU and GPU processing power are extremely high, and it has massive amount of memory, and even has wonderful social features. And the development environment is excellent, flexible, and super easy to use. In short, it's a game developer's dream. Thanks to the PlayStation 4, the possibilities of gameplay experiences have been greatly expanded, and players will be enthralled by the new generation of gameplay that will appear on
I need another coffee.
4. So my part is ending, but we have one other piece of information to share with everyone. I'll give the floor to the other Hashimoto to tell you about it. Well, Mr. Shinji Hashimoto, please take it away.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Shinji Hashimoto. I am the brand director for Final Fantasy at Square Enix. I am not brothers with Yoshihisa. Okay.
Did he say he's not his brother or sister? Nobody got that joke. Whatever it was.
On the occasion of this presentation by Yoshihisa of the Luminous engine, and the announcement of the PlayStation 4 from Sony Computer Entertainment, I would also like to announce that we are preparing for development of a Final Fantasy title. Please be excited for E3 this year.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The new Final Fantasy is coming.
Soon.
Big surprise. I think it's funny that it would have been more impressive. People would have been more excited to hear Final Fantasy VII is being remade instead of a new Final Fantasy coming.
The system's graphics and computational power. I would now like to welcome a very special partner and a personal friend. Over the years, Ubisoft has become an extension of the PlayStation family, and their support for our platforms has produced hit after hit. The Ubisoft team is truly pioneering a lot of next-generation gameplay, and I'm very excited by what they have to share with you tonight. Please welcome Ubisoft co-founder and CEO, Yves Guillemot.
All right, supervillain.
At E3 last year, I asked you all a question. Who really controls our cities, our information, and our lives?
It's a speech!
Thanks to PlayStation 4, our next-gen titles, Watch Dogs, we have the answer.
Oh, good, Watch Dogs.
It will be all of you.
But they're not going to show anything?
Games blur the lines between the real and virtual worlds, more than ever before. Ubisoft development teams have been hard at work with the PlayStation 4 to make gaming experiences that are more connected, more immersive, and more interactive. We are creating games that will be played anywhere, anytime, across many different devices. Games that will bring friends and gaming communities closer together and let you collaborate to achieve amazing things. Games that are tailored to match your interests and can quickly adapt to all your needs. And we are using
By the way, guys, I'll probably use that line I do on the show tonight. Excuse me for recycling jokes, but I think they'll think it's funny.
Richer and more believable games. Players are going to be super excited by the PS4, and this platform will bring millions of new customers. Now, to give you an example of the kind of connected, immersive, and interactive experience, please welcome Jonathan Moran to tell you more about Watch Dogs.
So since they said earlier that there's no more games to show, then does that mean that
Thank you very much, Ian.
all the rest is just going to be talking about the games that are coming?
Back on stage to talk about Watch Dogs.
This guy's weird.
Hyperconnectivity have changed us. It started with computers, mobile devices, and then we all got.
Did they list it? Did you see Wii U? What?
Everything about
Why is somebody talking about Wii U and Watch Dogs?
And the ones I love are on this.
Has it been confirmed?
Now, what's the next step? Smart cities. A system that manages entire cities to solve complex problems. Traffic jams, war against crime, power management. In Watch Dogs, you're going to control all of it. We've shown this at last year, E3. Everything is connected. But today, I want you all to discover that everyone is connected. I want you all to feel what it's like to control Aiden Pierce and wander around in Chicago, to invade everyone's privacy without them knowing. You're all about to discover that once you can tap into anyone's lives, anything can happen dynamically in front of you.
Yeah, this is almost the exact same thing he said at E3, so I'm pretty bored.
That will show you.
Did he say
that
live demo?
Exploring an open world has never been so engaging. So thanks to Nick to perform for you tonight.
Awesome, good.
Enjoy.
Live demo. And I like that they demonstrate that we are showing you something that's running on stage right now. Like, that's hard to fake, and you'll be called out on it. If a journalist sees you not moving the right direction when your character's going another way, that would be a huge political, like, boondoggle. I mean, you know,
the heart of
publicity boondoggle.
Feels like somewhere it must have skipped a beat. People haven't changed, but now
so we can be pretty confident this is on the PlayStation 4.
All of it.
And this is how it will look.
How do you look away?
It's gorgeous like last year. It still looks amazing. And it's nice to, like, I remember last E3, one of our biggest questions was like, what is this running on? I wouldn't be, they said like a PC, didn't they? They confirmed it was on a PC. Now I guess we can be like, maybe even speculate that it was running on a PC that had the specs of a PlayStation 4, which would make sense, right? Because this looks as good. It looks about the same as it did last year. Which is to say, fucking incredible. Yeah, the compression's horrible. Like, I'm worried about, I might have to delay tonight's show till 8 o'clock just so that I can collect all the necessary footage of these game demos. Why didn't you shoot him?
Leave me alone!
911,
911, please state your emergency. Please, you have to get the cops out here. This man just pulled out a gun and started shooting. Hurry!
So there is going to be action in the game too, because the last demo kind of didn't make that evident. Feels like it's going to be like, you know, a futuristic